Hi, my name is Harold. Since I was just a boy, I've been fascinated by all animals. The more exotic, the better. I dream of having an animal sanctuary one day and help save many animal lives. Follow me, start this journey from scratch as we go on many epic animal adventures. Have you been thinking of starting in the reptile hobby? Have you been getting dreams at night of these scaly creatures and you just can't wait till you get your first pet reptile? Well, here I'm gonna give you a list of 5 reptiles for beginners if you're starting in the hobby. And number 5 in the list, it was actually a tie between the Greek tortoise and the bearded dragon. I ended up picking the Greek tortoise because the bearded dragon requires more crickets. You know, you have to feed crickets about like every day, so especially when they're growing up. So in a way, the tortoise is a little easier to care for, which is what we're looking for beginner reptile. These tortoises, yeah, they don't get as large as other tortoises. You know, you're not looking at a crazy sulcata tortoise which grows humongous. This tortoise will grow anywhere from 5 to 10 inches, I believe, which is a smaller tortoise. This is, oh man, bearded dragon going loose. This species is fully vegetarian, so you don't gotta worry about feeding no crickets. And all you gotta pretty much worry about is keeping a hot spot in the cage. You could basically keep them outside if you live in a hot area like Florida. You know, you have a little outside enclosure for them, and you're not really looking at a hard animal to take care of. And on top of that, you're looking at a beautiful animal, so you guys can see. Little Shelly the turtle. Yeah, that one's a little better looking Greek turtle right there. Look, yeah. Like I said, this tortoise is fully vegetarians. You're gonna give them anywhere from kale greens to mustard greens to any kind of green. Yeah, they're just gonna munch out on the green stuff. These tortoises are actually not that expensive and are very available. You could pretty much find them in most pet shops, and they will range anywhere from 100 to 200 bucks. So it won't be too pricey in your pocket. Perfect tortoise for beginners. Yeah. At number 4, we have the leopard gecko, which is one of the most popular pet reptiles. Pretty sure everybody in their right mind's heard about leopard geckos because it's an amazing lizard. Really amazing lizard. I mean, this lizard ranges in prices anywhere from $30 to $1,000. So, you know, it's all depending what you want to get, all the morphs and stuff. But it's a pretty affordable lizard if you're getting into the hobby. You don't have to get crazy expensive morph, you know. You don't have to. You just don't have to. Availability. These lizards are available pretty much anywhere. PetSmart, Petco, your corner store, everywhere has a leopard gecko, you know, like probably see one in your backyard. JK. These lizards are pretty simple to take care of. You could house an adult leopard gecko in a 10-gallon tank, so it's not going to take up too much space. You don't got to feed it too much, just a few insects. So that's why the leopard gecko makes it number 4 in our list. At number 3, we have my favorite, crested gecko. These lizards are beyond amazing and are actually easier to take care of than the leopard gecko and the tortoises. If you guys want to find out more about these lizards, you could check out my video which I made on these guys. It's all about crested geckos. It's really called All About Crested Geckos. And these lizards right here will be 3rd in our list because they don't require no extra heating. They don't require no insects. You don't necessarily need to feed insects to keep these guys happy. You just gotta make their little powder every night, their little Pangea mix every night, and they will be satisfied. These creatures from New Caledonia like to jump, and they could be a little jumpy but could still be handleable. Now, affordability, these guys could cost you anywhere from $30 to $500 to $1,000. There we go, little jumper. You don't have to waste too much money. Even their enclosure, you could go with a simple tub setup and not even waste too much money in their setup. So cost, fingers up. Availability, you could find them pretty much anywhere. And last but not least, care for these guys is super simple. You gotta just mist them twice a day, keep their humidity up, and you have a simple beginner reptile lizard. Yeah. At number 2 in our list, we have the ball python. You already knew we had to put some snakes in this list. Come on, man. Reptile video without snakes? What are you watching? These ball pythons are super duper simple to take care of. You're looking at an animal that you could feed once a week, that you could keep in a 20-gallon or a small tub. You just have to put some heating under, and the animal will be happy. Happy animal, happy life. You mist them once a day, you feed them once a week, you make sure their heating requirements are nice, and you're gonna have a happy snake. Friendly snake. Check it out. Also comes in many morphs. Pretty easy to handle. At number 1, we have the corn snake. This is actually a super hard decision to make, guys, so don't kill me for it. I know some of you guys are gonna be like, damn, ball python should go number 1. Why is corn snake number 1? And the reason I pick corn snakes over ball python is because they tend to be a little friendlier than ball pythons. Ball pythons are super friendly, don't get me wrong, but if percentage wise, it's more likely for a baby ball python to be a little more nibby than a corn snake. But you're still looking at a snake that you could feed once a week. Pretty much all snakes you feed once a week. Little mouse, little fuzzy pinky, just feed them and they're gonna be happy. This snake will not get that big, just like the ball python. They do not get too large, grow anywhere from 2 to 6 feet, I believe. Anywhere from there, most range like 3 feet, 4 feet. These snakes require just a little bit of heating under their cage. So, you know, you put a little heating tape or heating pad under the cage. You know, make sure the right temperatures are there. Feed it once a week and you have a happy reptile. So there you go, guys. Here we have the top 5 best pet beginner reptiles. For more videos, subscribe, like, and hit the notification. See you guys next time. Yeah.